Here we go. What up, everybody? Welcome to Stuck in updating launcher land for the last hour. So I wanted to schedule it at 9 o'clock like I posted on YouTube, but I had to realize the launcher downloads freaking insanely slow because it's in the EU. So it took freaking like 40 minutes to get that done. Ridiculous, but it is what it is. I guess that's why DBOG is making an EU server and they have the one in Canada. So it's like, okay, makes sense. What up, Maru? Frickin' hour behind here, but we're gonna get it. Volume probably too loud. I gotta change that because the launcher update. Ah, it's a mess. It's always a mess. You can't just like say, "Hey, I want to play," and then just play. I think I forgot to save this as a PNG. Well, if this is this should be a PNG. We'll find out. DBO, and then gaming, roll, running. Okay. Oh, they actually added that this is the new patch. I think we have the anti-lacing. Changing my effects. Yeah, it always does that shit. Hey, every time you update the launcher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why this is like good settings. Don't ask me why. So we'll go through all this and then we'll go to Snake Way as we are waiting. I've semi-seen it, so I'm kind of excited. So we're gonna do that in a second. I gotta go through all these new updates real quick now. I don't know, they updated a bunch of stuff, so I guess this is hopefully the right patch. Live target phase, 3D reticle, hide stat title. I'm a precision striker. I gotta go to, just in case we get an actual person talking on Rumble. Let me refresh it. It just sucks. We're like an hour behind now, so I feel like I can't do all the things I wanted to do tonight. I don't know. I would have to patch it. I thought the patch would be like short, but no. Pop out chat. Okay. Just in case someone talks over there on Rumble, we're covered. We'll go to Snake Way here in a couple minutes. Hopefully some more people stroll in on a Saturday night, but we'll see. These are all fine. Chat, who cares? I don't look at it. Info, controls, system, player shadows, all this is good. Game, info, we already went through all this. Extra, drop filter. Now, someone said this will increase if I go MSA 2. My FPS should like double, they said, which I doubt that. We'll see. MSA 2. See, I'm not gonna. You have to restart. We'll leave it on SSA. We'll leave it on that one. That one looks the best. Oh, I have flight. Cool. Oh, damn, there's a ton of events going on right now. In the lower right corner, we have the bunny event, the fairy event, the honeybee event, double drop stones, and the portal raid. Game news. We'll go there. Daily side. I don't do any of this stuff yet on this character. This is kind of a throwaway character, actually. We're just going to show once we get a couple more people in here. We'll go head it over to Snake Way, and then I'll do. Are these those like crazy cards that we've seen over? Some of these make no sense. Yeah, some of these cards, like I've seen these over. I forgot where else we're seeing these cards. Some of these cards are like the ones down here. Increased attack by 300%. 30% LP recovered when you are hit. Yeah, I don't know how these work because some projects have these as CC, I think. Or I think you have to go to CC for these in 0. But some of these are like insane. So I'm not sure, like, these cards are like OP as hell. I'm not quite sure how you get it. We could check DWC. So is this is like the big patch then, right? Because all the new stuff's here. I do want to hit my other character. Is it from CC or DWC? Some characters have. No, I guess DWC crashes you. I hope my character is not dead. It's expected, as the screen in front of us right now tells us. Hopefully he's not dead. I'm having characters like, yeah, okay. Well, I need to go back to Pal World and just. Like, the amount of bad luck I've been having since, like, 2024 is really just starting to build up. Everything I do. This is just infuriating. I don't even react anymore. Just constantly this bullshit. Just as soon as I start my stream, character's fucked already. Can you fix my damn character? Why I'm like the bug tester, because I freaking constantly find shit without even trying. But luckily I got help. So don't do DWC. Nobody told me. Don't do DWC. But we'll just go right to Snake Way because people watch us in the future they don't want to fast forward through all my BS. I somehow got credit for it though. And here's Krillin. So DWC should work because Krillin's right here. Here's like the coins. I'm scared to do it again because Black screen? Why? Okay, cool. It stopped capturing the map. This is what I'm telling you. It's like one thing after another. Like, why is this not capturing the window anymore? Like, the shit go through just constantly is ridiculous. There it is. Oh my god. It's no one. I need like freaking gummies or something to keep me at ease here from this constant wave of maybe it's like the black cat that I've been feeding outside, who's being a little turd right now. But black cats are bad luck, so it's my problem. I'm feeding like 3 stray cats. One of them's a black cat with like lime green eyes. And there you go. Black cat, bad luck. Okay, let's see if we can even find Snake Way. I'm just going to assume I know where it's at and what I'm doing. So, hopefully we'll get some more people. People are floating here. So we're going right to Snake Way. So, hopefully it's there and open. And hopefully I don't die getting there. Or my character gets stuck. Or my computer blows up. I'm assuming I know where it's at. But that's the fun in finding it, so. We're going right to Snake Way, so it'll be within the first 10 minutes roughly, whatever. Actually, so we look cool. Let's fly in a vehicle there, so we can show off how cool we are. We're gonna take Rick's spaceship from Rick and Morty here. Also, thank you Comcast for adding Cartoon Network to a paywall channel, so I can no longer watch Rick and Morty. So I like to thank Comcast for that. Real douchebags. It's like the only channel I watched. Does the fuel increase speed? Yes. Problem is, I don't have any. I'll probably have to talk to them because we have suggestions, and they'll take suggestions and everything. But I think I bought some like 7-day fuel. I think from the token shop, but they have to get rid of this. It's 1 day, yeah, 1 day fuel. Like they have to take timers off of stuff. I hate like the 1 day fuel, the 3 day, the 7 day. Huh, that's weird. I hit like a dead zone there. But yeah, fuel increases speed. I've tested it on my other character because I bought the red fuel. But 1 day is ridiculous. We'll have to. I'm hitting. Hopefully we can get in this map. I'm getting like. I guess you gotta take like the correct path here. Like I'm hitting freaking walls. It's not. Visible walls are bad. We'll have to make a note of that. They'll have to take those down. Because we got some rain. We got some. I like how it rains in the desert, or it snows in the desert because it's random weather. But yeah, like the invisible walls up here, like they gotta get rid of those. I like DBO as like an open world MMO. I love like the fact you never really hit invisible walls, but with all the new maps and everything, the invisible walls are kind of like a thing now because they're not fixed, I guess. I'm assuming I know how to get there. I hope I can get there. I may have to make... Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure... Snake Way... Maybe I'm at... Hopefully I hope it... Oh, thank goof. I knew it was one of these. I'm like, did they remove it? No. So here's Baba. This is a level 79 quest. Now, as a tester, we kind of cheated, but we're there. Okay, so let's experience this together. The Serpent's Tail. Here we go. We might as well read the quest. Let's make it a little, you know, melodramatic here. Well, my friend. So that's a lot of commas already. Well, my friend. So you wish to meet Master Kaio? Heh heh. There is no small undertaking. That is no small undertaking. Master, just call him frickin' North Kai. North Kai lives on a tiny planet not far from Snake Way. But to reach it, you must travel the entire length of the road. Only King... typo. Only King Emma / Yema. Maybe King Emma is his brother. Only King Yema has managed to traverse that path. Everyone else who attempted it vanished. But very well. I grant you permission to go. From that point on, it will be up to you to undertake this long journey at the risk of your life. Are you ready for the trip? No crash, no crash, no crash. There's the entrance. There it is, finally. Snake Way in a Dragon Ball Online game. Let's just kind of take it in here. Now, as a tester, however, I don't think hell is finished. So if we fall off of Snake Way, which we will to test it, obviously, we will at least have the right person here. Now, my character I made taller, so that's why he's towering over this guy. But as you can tell, because he's taller, I move much slower. So I may have made this character the tallest you can, I think. So a normal DBO adult character would be this height. But as you can tell, or maybe not this small, but I did make this this character the tallest you can. So we kind of tower over him. The Serpent's Path is Petrus. Don't fall if you don't want to die. King Yema and King Yema's castle, I don't know how they're going to integrate it, but I talked to the person doing it. He was actually in our he was in our YouTube last week. King Yema and King Yema's castle is, I think he said it was like 30% done as of last week. So that's going to be cool as well. So I guess we'll hop on here. Now, like I said, I don't think this is the final. So here's Snake Way. I mean, you kind of have to be an idiot to fall off. Especially with, I have the character that makes you... I have the character that's very slow. Now, not being greedy or anything like that, I do wish it was obviously a longer path. But it's just cool to be on Snake Way. We're obviously going to follow. Before we go meet North Kai. I mean, you have to be kind of an idiot to fall off on, you know, not on purpose here. But Snake Way looks very, very cool. Like I said, I don't want to nitpick or anything, but I do wish, like, obviously, I do wish it was like, I know they can't do it, but like how Galaxy had that ridiculous 6-hour time chamber where you actually had to be, and they had those lasers that constantly covered the whole map. So, like, you had to be in the time chamber for a real life 6 hours, which is ridiculous. But, like, 20, I don't know, what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes of this would be cool. Or if I don't think the gravity was any different over here. The gravity is different on his planet. So that'd be cool if you had like a movement speed reduction of like 2. So you just walk really slow. Because Snake Way is cool. It would have been cool if it was just, you know, in a perfect world. I'm totally nitpicking now. Like, we're not going to see Princess Snake. I mean, if I had like the money and I could just pay a developer to like make all that for us, I'd be like, I want Princess Snake to attack you on Snake Way. You have to fight Princess Snake and her 2 like maids. And then if you fall off, you actually, instead of Janemba, if you fall off Snake Way, you have to fight Gaz and Mez, the 2 ogres. Like, that's just in a perfect world. I'm not trying to nitpick or be ungrateful. I'm just saying that would be... If my lottery numbers hit. So we're taking the path. We're almost there. So it looks, it's a little bit of a longer journey than I thought, but looking from over there. But of course we're gonna be idiots, and we're like we're gonna be like Goku. We're gonna fall asleep. We're gonna hit a bump. Oh no! Now that'd be cool if that was a little more, you don't like stop fall. But here we are. Here is from the movie Janemba. I don't think Janemba's down here. We'll look for him. But obviously this is early testing. When Flex DBO server releases, we know the lottery hit. Well, yeah, you know, if I hit the lottery, obviously I would keep it on the down low. But well, yeah, I mean, if I hit the lottery, I would hire Nico. I would hire Nico to make the client. I'd get Mr. Byoku and Nemix for my 2 3D guys. And then Son Gaku, we go pick him up too. Because he was a beast over in UR. Kraken's doing a good job over here. We'll throw him into the mix. The dev of this server. I don't think I don't think Janemba is here yet. So for now we just have to kind of wander around aimlessly, and then I gotta go find the exit, which it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty like you have to find the exit or you'll die. The exit's pretty obvious. Now the penalty for falling off of Snake Way is you just have to start over. So all that, we have to start over. Now, you could try like some Mario Kart Rainbow Road. Like, I don't think you can jump and dash. I don't think you can take any shortcuts. Maybe in the future some people can try, but I don't think you can take any Rainbow Road where you just like jump off here and just hope you land. Like, I used to know all that for the Nintendo 64. Rainbow Road, like certain jumps, you would just like jump off to the side, jump off the side and just land. Big ass shortcut. I don't think there's any overlapping shortcuts you can take. So let's just venture off into King Kai. Adventurer Lang Lang. Why did I just say it, Adventurer Lang Lang? Like my character just I didn't press anything. That was weird. My character just like verbally just said Adventurer Lang Lang. Can you use vehicles? No. You can't fly or use vehicles because this is considered a dungeon. Oh shit! See, I guess you can fall off. I'm like, you have to be an idiot to fall off, but I'm an idiot, so I'm officially an idiot. I don't know why. Like my keyboard is like so trashed. I hit like W. I hit like what I hit. We gotta start over again. Yeah, I hit like because I was using because my mouse is like messed up. So I hit like A or whatever when we were running, and I just automatically dashed for some reason. You have to double hit it to dash. So I hit it once and we dashed to the side. So I guess it proves that, you know, the biggest size is. What up, Takaruku? What up, Tetsu? Fighter? I mean, I guess that was my fault, but it was really the keyboard's fault. Because I literally just hit like one letter to go to kind of like move with the keyboard only, and like this, like what, A and D with W, and like I pressed it once and I dashed off to the side like I double pressed it. I'll take the L for that. I'm just gonna use the mouse because my keyboard's like so dirty. I'm always like eating over my keyboard, so there's probably so many crumbs in it, it probably malfunctioned. So we're just going to use the mouse only. Yeah, let's see if I yell Adventurer Lang Lang again on one of these straightaways. Now, I could use speed potions and my speed buff, but I'm not in a hurry. I love Snake Way. That was a great arc. Love Snake Way. Rushing to save the day. So we're almost there as we're taking the turn. Now, if you make a small character and you're Super Saiyan, you might, you got your movement speeds gotta be through the roof. Now we could make this a little bit easier because, like I said, this is not my real character. This is only my testing character. So this is a throwaway character. So I could literally just go to talent, and we could turn on the movement speed here, but I don't care. Like, I have all these points not used. It's all good. Yeah, I did not see my character yell Adventurer Lang Lang yet. That must have just been like a random bug. What's the name of this version? This is Time Patrol. This is the current one we're playing. And I guess they just released the patch for everything, so I guess this is the patch with Snake Way and the graphical filters and stuff like that. So the one that I was playing the past week that nobody else can play. There's 3 events going on at the moment. 4 events going on at the moment. And we made it, unless my mouse malfunctions. Yes, I did state that a couple minutes ago. I do have speed buffs and potions, but I said I wasn't in a hurry. Here we are. It's my first time seeing Kinkai's planet with everybody. I'm sure you could fall off into hell, so let's not do that. Let's just kind of venture off. Oh, this is where you've had to catch... Oh, come on, don't invisible wall me. That's the tree with the fruit that he's not allowed to eat. Well, then he ends up eating it. We'll have to talk to them to get rid of it. Now, that'd be cool if you could eat one of these fruits and get all strong. Plus the gravity, they need to change the gravity. The gravity's not... You should have like a gravity debuff because it's 10. This is 10 times gravity. Was it 5 or 10? It was 10. So we'll have to tell them to add that too. Because when Goku first got here, you know, he could barely walk. So we'll have to tell them to change that. Like when you go in the gravity chamber, the room of spirit of time, aka the gravity is really heavy in there. You walk slow. So we'll have to tell them to change it. Now, if you could drive his car, that'd be sick. Or if they could add this as a vehicle in the game. I want Kinkai's car. Before we talk to him, let's kind of... Now, obviously, you're going to hit the invisible wall. You can't just go like in a big... Yeah, I figured. You can't theoretically just go in a big circle of the planet. Yeah, that'd be a cool change. If Kaioken wasn't... You'd have to just go into the game. You'd have to go into the game and you'd have to gut. You'd have to, or just change this, because like some of the more ghetto projects from a couple years ago, all they did was like change. Like before people knew how to add transformations, remember? A couple projects that no longer exist, but they just changed this to like Super Saiyan Blue, and then this was Ultra Instinct, and they just changed these. So they'd have to like gut Kaioken or make this like something different, and then you learn Kaioken from that'd be cool. And then you would unlock Genki Dama, aka Spirit Bomb, from Kinkai. Now, although I didn't want to do the quests because technically I didn't earn the level to see this, but I guess we'll go a little bit farther. I didn't really want to see all this, but until I actually earned it. But for the love of the game, or was that it? It might not be. Hopefully, there's more over here. I know there's more. Like you're supposed to talk. I guess we'll keep going. But that's it. Like there's nothing else over here. Hopefully, they add some quests on Kinkai's planet. Now we're back to Baba. So it might not be added because that's probably just that's not the full patch. I'm 160 degrees right now on my holy shit, my GPU. I just looked down and seen that. Like, oh yeah, I forgot the anti-aliasing is on. My GPU is like 160. Whoops. Forgot about that. So yeah, like I said, I talked to the what's his name here? Lee Chiron. He does the stories and the maps for this project. And he was saying, yeah, this is just like this is the full. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm supposed to say all this, but I will because he didn't tell me not to, and you guys can hear this for being here. But yeah, this is just like this is just for like the testing and showing. When this is all said and done, he did say that once you find, yeah, because they're adding like Dragon Ball storylines. They're not going to add anything broken or pointless. Time Patrol is dedicated to the story and adventure, while introducing new systems like crafting and blah blah blah. And then King Kai, he'll likely unlock a new power for you. However, you need to level up your character. You won't just get a free transformation for the sake of it. You'll have to earn it and train with King Kai. And we're talking about evolving transformations. New bosses. Here's a little oh, I should say spoilers. Oops. Ship ready for the oh, okay, yeah. Lots of new stuff down the line. And then for this, if you follow Snake Way, Janemba, right away, you'll run into the Guardians of Hell. Oh, so Gaz and Mez might be in here later. This is just kind of like a rough copy of what we showed today. So let's go back on Snake Way and just chill over there for a minute. What if, yeah, because this is like this is just like the rough draft. They're just letting me preview here for everybody. But yeah, if you fall off, you won't find Janemba right away. You'll run into the Guardians of Hell. That might be Gaz and Mez, actually. You'll have to face them to find the path to Purgatory and eventually reach Janemba. But if you fail, you have to start the journey over. All this kicks in around 75 to 80. Level 75 is about preparing for Kami's temple, especially getting the level 75 gear required for future crafting recipes. And the Broly and Frieza dungeons are available there too. Then, once you reach the level 80 cap unlocks, each race gets a quest in its home to meet up with Oh, let's see if I have that. And cover the new threat. Trunks arrives, like this whole storyline starts at 75. We talked to Baba at the palace. I covered the new threat. Trunks arrives at the palace, and you set off on a new adventure, starting in the Fran South Horror Village, hunting for clues about the ancient text. So yeah, we kind of skipped ahead here because they let me show this off, but yeah, there's like a whole like storyline at 75 that starts. So I'm gonna see if I have so we showed off Snake Way, which is a rough copy, so to speak. So I'm gonna see if I have the new quest in the starting village, it said. So we're kind of just spitballing at this point. Yeah, I skipped ahead just to show off Snake Way. Because I think they said Snake Way is like 79. Just real quick, I want to see. Yeah, I see a level 76 quest right there. So I'm able to figure this out on my own. just by... Oh, I think it's this guy, the village chief. The Bad Omen. Hero, I can't explain it. Yeah, see? So there's like a whole new storyline for everybody that starts at 75. I almost don't really want to do it because they just made me level 80 to just test some stuff. So I really don't want to do this because I don't have the gear and I didn't earn my way up here. But you have to go find Dende at Kami. So this is like an entire, at level 76. It's an entire like new storyline for everybody. Now I really don't want to do it. Because like I said, this is not really like my real character. This is a throwaway character. Like all of this, and I'm not doing any quests. So we'll just kind of go a little bit further here, but I don't really want, I kind of want to see this as like a regular. There's the XP reward, blah, blah, blah. The Shadow of the Storm. That's weird that the teleporter guy is the one giving me the quest for this. Denny's waiting for us. He's giving you 5 potions. Yeah, okay, I guess he instant transmissions you over there. And that's how you get to Kami's Lookout. Well, if you don't cheat like I did. Yeah, like I said, don't really want to go that much farther, but I mean, I guess we kind of will until I have to fight something, I guess. This is like a whole new storyline I didn't really want to get into, but level 30 up. I have level 30 up because they gave me a level 80 up. The Shadow of the Storm. So strength, stamina, energy, soul, and magic. Wait, strength, stamina. Those are all the normal ones, right? Yeah, EP, soul, energy, yeah, just the normal 5. I know some projects, I guess actually, I don't think they're, I think it was Kai or somebody added, they added new potions, like ones that were like 20%. I think some added attack speed and maybe some, I don't know what else, other stuff too. I think it was maybe just attack speed. And then some were like 20 or 25%, but that's not important. And Mr. Popo's telling me to hurry up. What's your hurry, bro? I don't want to read all this because I'm going to read all this, the story and everything when I actually do it. We'll go as far as, we'll see how, we'll go a little bit farther. Like I said, this is all kind of just spoilers. See, now you go to talk to the Guardian. Like, I really don't want to do this because I kind of want to like experience this, and you guys probably want to experience this for the first time yourself. We'll go the Divine Seal. What the hell is this? Yeah, see, like this is all new content, an entire new storyline. I don't know what the Divine Seal is. I hate kind of just. We're kind of spoiling it for ourselves here. We'll go a little bit further. Unless you just go back to Dragon Ball hunting, which I need. I was about just going to do that tonight. But we lost an hour because I had to update the freaking client. Oh, that's a badass scouter. Holy crap. I'll take that. 1800. Durability is shitty though. 16 slots. Baba Scouter is freaking sweet. Why do I get it for free? I accepted. I got it. Why did I get it for free? Like score? That's a bad. Oh my god! Look at all these chips I have. I'm throwing all this out because, like I said, this is not a real character. So I don't care about throwing like all this out. Then this is this is for that one quest book on Papaya Island. Like 60. I forgot what level. We're throwing all this stuff out just because, like I said, it's not a real character. There we go. Yeah, that's a badass scouter. 1800. 16 slots. That could be broken if you go fill it up with all the when you can't. It's not that strong. What up, big guy? Big guy. So yeah, that's the whole. So if you go fill it up with all the attack property one or the props, attack and defense props, I think they're like 400 each. So 4, 8, 12, 16. You can get like 4 props, 5 props maybe. Yeah, I really don't want to. So where's Trunks at? Another DBO. No, this is actually one of the old school DBOs. It just kind of went away. New like a new team, a new name. And they're just kind of like they've just been in the shadows kind of cooking. And they're kind of coming out of the shadows, as we've been saying the past couple weeks. Zenkai. No, this was the old Dragon Ball Online Hope. New ownership, rebranded, and a lot of new content and flying vehicles, graphical changes, upgrades, like a lot of changes. You'd have to probably watch my. What did I call it? Did I call it a showcase? I forgot what we even called it. Oh, where's my content? But yeah, I go over all the changes. Like my memory sucks. So, let's see, Sifu, level 90, Reborn, 900 views on it actually right now. It's DBO Time Patrol major update. Flying cars. It's this one right here. I will check for you, Matt. Get that those shorts are like really bringing in a lot of comments and shit. No new comments. Okay. But did they vibe code or was this a long time? They just been a long time coming. They, like I said, they've been in the shadows. And they got like a lot of cool stuff. Like they even have this. Like this is like the best looking DBO currently, I would say. They have you have a new anti-lacing. I mean, it's crazy. I know we're not anywhere special, but like I'm reaching the 120 FPS for my 2008 computer. So So if I go to uncapped, 125. I mean, if you have a real computer, you'll be in the 300 to 400s. Not that it really matters, like over 90 frames. I don't really think you see any difference, but yeah, it's crazy. I'm not used to being so high in the FPS. Is it 4K supported? I don't think anyone is. You'd probably have to have it to see it. Still on the 2008 PC. Hell yeah. I mean, you could force 4K in any server you play. It's not very hard. I played the original. I played the I didn't have the original because I didn't have that TV until 2016. DBOG, because I have a 4K TV. It's like 10 years old. But if you go into the system ENV, you could force any resolution you want. I played 4K. It's nothing special. The UI stuff is really small. But I have a 1080p monitor, so I can care less about 2K or 4K. I really don't want to do all this because this is all the new content. Yeah, this I'd rather just wait until I'm actually got here myself. This is all the new this is the whole new storyline. Like, I really don't want to do all this right now, but like, I kind of want to experience this all. This have South Fran. Yes, we're like right there right now. Well, this is part of a whole new quest line starts at 75. And then once you go to, I mean, they gave me a level 80 because I'm testing things. We're finding bugs. There was like a Zenny bug where if you had a full inventory, like someone reported it and they fixed it. If you had full inventory, you can like cheat or something. I don't know. They fixed it. Is this better than Crisis? I don't think anyone's better than Crisis. Crisis had this. I have not investigated over in this server yet, but no one's better than Crisis when it comes to new maps. And although they're closing too, I'm not sure if you heard. I heard they posted that they're probably closing. Well, if you're in their Discord, you can look in the. I mean, I guess their server cost is expensive, and no one plays over there. I mean, which is a shame because it's like the most. It's the most complete server. I mean, we went through their server, and I'm like, we posted all the things that people didn't like. Like, they never had a 24/7 Dragon Ball hunt, so it was like impossible to Dragon Ball hunt. There's a lot of things we suggested, and they just never cared. They didn't want to change anything, which is a shame because it's like the best. It's not the best, but there's no best. But it's the most complete server. This one, like I said, I don't know yet because we could fly around really quick and see. Because I really don't want to go any farther because this is the whole new storyline. But I did not get here myself, so I really don't want to go any farther. But just if people watch this in the future, we took a look at Snake Way. All of that was unfinished. But we looked at Snake Way and King Kai's Planet. But we kind of cheated to get there with my cheater character, which I don't want to go any farther. Plus, these quests probably unlock the real quests when you go to King Kai's. So we'll investigate this map really quick, because I want to see if it's better than Crisis or not. But we'd have to check for... We're going to have to check for, like, some people have this map, but they don't have any, like, we're going to have to look for area revealers, teleporters. I'm not sure if any of that's here. So we'll fly around a little bit, but... Well, what's the important things? Crisis had amazing content. They're the only ones with real level caps past 70. Oh, actually, Galaxy added some 75 quests. But past 75, they're the only... They have TMQ 8, TMQ 9, like 5 new UDs, CC 180. The only server, they added this map up here as the level 80 map. The only server to fill in the blank maps with the new one. I mean, Crisis was very complete. Oh wait, they do have an area revealer. No shit, let's check it out. So they're not messing around over here in this server. We have an area revealer. Does it work? Yeah, look at that. And there's real teleporters. So this is only the second server I've seen with a Fran with actual teleporters and area revealers. Let's go check it out. What happened to Crisis? I guess like they're in talks of closing. I didn't really read their which I hope they don't close. Or if they do close, I hope they at least, I mean, because they didn't Verdant by DBOG for like $10,000. Like I wish Crisis, it's by far the most complete server. If they close, I hope they just sell. Like I hope they sell, it gets renamed or something, and then just revamped. Because that's a shame if it goes under for good. Oh, teleporter's right here. Well, let's keep going and check this map out, because I keep becoming more and more pleasantly surprised at this server. Because like Zero has this map, but Zero doesn't have, like, it's not really done. It's not, there's no teleporters or area revealers. There's just like a bunch of mobs. You just, it's a very farmy server, which is fine. I mean, we had a lot of fun in Zero. If you don't want to play like a serious like DBO, that one's like a lot of fun for a long time. But we just hit a wall of just repetitiveness that I just don't feel like trying anymore. But it's still like a lot of fun. Oh, look, they got Popo Stone too. I see a Popo Stone. Real ultras, real mobs, very nicely done. Ooh, here's the, I guess we just found a new, that's a new dungeon. We have to find the area revealer. We're not clicking the pussy button. Sorry, I had to say that. We're not clicking the pussy button to show us where all the teleporters are. So I am going to not press it, and you have to find the teleporters yourself, like original DBO. Uh, 2.0 was supposed to have graphical. So, Holy Base new dungeon. Yes, that's something I don't really want to do. Like I said, I really don't want to do the new content because I'm playing on like a... I'm not playing on a real character. We're just becoming... I'm just becoming more and more pleasantly surprised with the map. How to find the mobs for the cards. I have no idea. I'm like level 38. Oh, what's this over here? We have a fake teleporter. That's kind of random. We have a fake teleporter and a fake fountain. Okay, or not fake fountain, that's a regular fountain. We have a mailbox, so we just have some random stuff over here. Cool. Let's keep exploring this map. Hey, these are my kind of people. These are bad luck. That's my middle name. You're giving us a lot of information about DBOG, man. Okay, we got you. I used to talk to Verda all the time. I love this. The colors over here look really, really good. And the textures and everything with the new SSAA anti-aliasing. We found another teleporter. Or blah. We found another teleporter and area revealer. There's Baba's Palace, which takes us to Snake Way. I don't like that these don't turn blue, but that's something I can easily tell them and they'll fix it. Like they fixed the quests, the quest mobs and everything. So here's our teleporter. Beautiful. Let's see if they fix collision. No other server has collision fixed on the stairs. I doubt they do either. Oh shit, they do. Like, it's more and more like surprised though. The more we investigate this server, the more like pleasant surprises. They're the first server that has this the collision fixed on the stairs. If you play Crisis, if you play Zero, if you play Galaxy, you walk right through these stairs and go under the map. So this is the first server to have to have the stairs actually have collision. Yeah, look at that. Wow. I mean, that's something that's so, like, not really relevant or important, but that's just something relevant, I guess, a little bit. And then these are some new merchants. Oh, damn, these are new weapons. These are the level 80 weapons. Merchants. That you obviously have to get sand money to buy, this is all new stuff that I have no idea what to do. These are all new level 80 weapons. Vert is taking... Did Crisis have level 80 weapons? Yes, Crisis had 80 weapons, but I never got to them because I had like level 75 plus 15 everything, so I never really went for the level 80 stuff. Also, too, if people do come in here, or if you know anybody, because I see somebody in the chat saying why I'm lower level. There was a bug that people were exploiting for if you had a full inventory and you were exploiting the XP and Zenny bug. I guess he like lowered your level and Zenny, so FYI, don't exploit bugs. And this is a radar spot. Who's this guy? This is another scouter. Upgrade merchant too. The hell with it. This guy's a douchebag. I hate this guy. Who runs this project? Well, it's in the Discord. Lee Sharon is, I guess he's like the project leader. He works on the maps and the storylines, and then Kraken, aka is the name Kraken? Yeah, Kraken is the sole developer. Yeah, Kraken with like he's got like the picture of, it looks like Super Saiyan 3 God for some reason picture. And then Lee Sharon, TC. Lee Sharon, I guess, is the name. He took the project from my boy, Goku-sama, which was the DBO Hope project leader. And then here's the armor for level 80 as well, as this must be new currency. Lost souls of normal monsters. Oh man, you got, so yeah, like I said, they're trying to give you guys a lot to do, so you can't just buy the freaking armor. It looks like you're gonna have to buy the ingredients for the armor, and then you're gonna have to craft the armor. I have not crafted since like original DBO G 55 cap, so like so that's all the armor, that's the weapons. So I keep getting more and more like pleasantly surprised as we dive more and more into this project. Project server, whatever you gotta call it. I like calling it project, I don't know. The banks are all Z32s, by the way. The banks are Z32s. The shared bank is free with everybody on your account. They also have Z128s, Z256s, which I'm gonna have to show you guys on my main account. But the inventories go as high as Z256s, which is a Z32 with 8 pages, which I'll show that off here shortly. Where do you find their Discord? I got you. Oh, you found it? Okay, I was going to post you all the information. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry, I lost track of my... We're going to keep exploring before I go on my other characters. So let's keep exploring. Like I said, we're not turning on the Namekian mark. I hate this lazy function. I'm definitely not pressing it. So we're going to explore this map some more because I keep getting more and more pleasantly surprised. Let's travel down this way. Hopefully there's mobs everywhere, I hope. Like this is not complete by any means. I'm not seeing any mobs over here. Oh, there's some mobs now. Stop. Ooh, the scorpions. Do they have a dev server that I accidentally joined? No, they just have Time Patrol server. It's like a black server icon. Oh, who are these mobs over here? They have like a battle pet system. I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh, look at all these. These are the freaking the shitheads that spawn. Okay, this is all new. Like, I don't even want to see. I really don't want to see all this because I'd rather save it for like a real stream here. That's. Oh, there's Bobbity. Like, I don't want to see all this yet. Bobbity and Majin Buu. This is the only server that has this. Like I said, the more we keep going deeper into the server, I keep getting more and more pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I'm not a real level 80. This is my test character, so I don't want to see any of this. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. We'll save all that for my real streams of when I'm actually playing my real characters. That's freaking sweet, Bob. Well, actually, DBO 0 did have Majin. Well, no, they didn't have Bobbity. They had Majin Buu that you easily beat for Super Saiyan 3. This looks kind of cool. I doubt it's interactive, but it'd cool if it was. Random Dragon Ball altar. There's the teleporter, or not. I keep saying teleporter. There's the area revealer, as we are not using the lazy function of telling you where it is. Yeah, see, a lot of people in the game are seeing that their money's gone in their levels because they exploited the bug. Is it well populated? They've done zero advertising except for me, and I'm a very, very, very tiny streamer, so I was the only player, and now I've seen it go into the double digits. So I'm not sure the population, but the population's small pretty much everywhere. But this server's done like zero because they're just coming out with all of this. So the only advertising is just my streams. What's the most populated DBO? I don't know. This one, if people would frickin' see all the cool shit. But probably like I mean, if you want like an absolutely like just over the top ridiculous DBO, I'd probably say like they're slowly dropping before they advertise. Correct. I think I'm pretty much have been the only tester slash streamer. I'm not sure. But yeah, they haven't done full-blown advertising because yeah, they're slowly dropping like the updates and the patches, and I'm kind of testing it, finding bugs. It's not really bugs, but this is the full release of the server. They just really haven't done any full-blown advertising. But yeah, the most populated servers are probably 0, and for some reason Reborn. Reborn, I guess, did some really excellent advertising on X. Somebody told me. But Reborn's literally just a regular server with nothing new, which is fine. But I guess they have a lot of like new players who have never seen this game before, so advertising's a big feature, a big thing. I did a stream on Reborn. It's just like a regular server with like nothing new. It's like a basic like kind of DBOG. like from 2017 roughly. But I guess they did some really good advertising. Somebody said they have a pretty big player base. If those players like knew about the other servers, like they'd be blown away. Yeah, it's basically DBO Classic. I think the only things we found that they changed was they changed a couple of energy and physical. Like, for example, yeah, like these. They changed these to physical, which makes sense. Physical damage, they changed these to physical. They changed just a couple of random things like this, but there's nothing new at all. And the server's not optimized. It's not smooth. It's just a very basic, which is perfectly fine. I'm not talking bad about it at all. It's just there's already like classic servers out there. It's just like a kind of like a basic 1.0. I was only getting like 40 frames per second. It was a little choppy. This one, if you put on the SSA 2X, the colors, the textures look very pretty, and your FPS, like I'm in the 90s for a 2008 computer. I'm triple digits. I know there's not a lot on the screen, I get it, but this is like the smoothest server I've played. But I need to go work on my real character though, because I don't want to play on my cheater character anymore. So we showed Snake Way and a lot of the new content, so I'm gonna do a little bit of leveling on my real character so I can go test all the new content for real. Because this is just kind of a character they kind of gave me for testing. But Broly, what'd you say about GTA 6? No, I don't follow any GTA 6 news. Whenever it comes out, I can't play it anyways, probably, because I don't have a PS5. But yeah, I did a stream on, it's from like last week, if you're on my YouTube. I did a DBO Reborn deep dive. But I need to stop with this character. So we're gonna log on to the other character, so I show off a couple of newer things too, real quick. So this character we're gonna just 86 him for now because I exited on purpose, so we're coming right back. But yeah, they have a that's just as good, if not better than Crisis 75 map. I would say actually better than Crisis, believe it or not. That's the first time I could say that with a DBO. That was actually a better... Wait. No! They reset this character to 70. No. I don't want to play like that. Well, I guess we can't play. I don't know why they just set my character to 79. That's the new character select screen. This is the new daily the new daily sign-in. These are all the news and the new quests. This is daily sign-in, daily quests, weekly quests. No, this character should be 38. Ah, damn it. I have to tell them I don't want to cheat. No. I think he went to bed though. I was level 38. I don't want to boost. The Flex Jita character was only a throwaway character, cause just to show off all the stuff we showed off today. I don't want to play boosted. We play every other server boosted, where it's like you get to level 80 the first day. I don't want to play boosted. Can you please reset my turtle to 38 like I was? I doubt anybody. I don't think he's online, but I don't want to play like that. I want to play like a normal character, a normal player. Why is she neon? I think it's freaking awesome, to be honest. That's the new upgrade aura. I love it. It looks 90s, like 90s. That's the new upgrade aura. You obviously can negate it with a Dogi, but I freaking love it. Some people might not. We may have to turn off. And cell shading too, I swear, like, we'll keep cell shading. HDR will make it even brighter if you want, but I think it looks better with HDR off. It's kind of bright. That's with HDR off too. I freaking love it. I don't know why. It looks so 90s. Like, so basically, well, can we get blue? I think you have to be over 8 though. But yeah, like 8's green, and then 9 to 12. 9 to 12 is yellow, and then 14 is red. 13 and 14 is red. 15 is purple. Well, 15, 16, and 17 are purple. And then +2 is like, yeah, it doesn't really, that's just the normal blue. I mean, some people might not like it, but some people could just wear Dogis anyway. But yeah, I guess I can't really play on this character now because he boosted my character to 79, which I don't want. No, I don't want that. Now, why is my movement speed so fast? Oh, I have movement speed on my boots. Also, too, any returning characters, there's no more Fierce Fight Shutdown. Yeah. To any returning characters too, there's no more boxes in the game. You have free, not free, but you have silver boxes. You have silver box NPC. It tells you the max stat. You can have multiple max stats too, kind of like DBOG, but not as OP. But you can have it tells you the max stat for what you pick in the box. So there's no more boxes in the game. They're kind of getting rid of all the paywall stuff. Like Crisis kind of was more of a Cashapp paywall. And this is they want to kind of be nothing paywall. You even get tons of free what's the currency? Currency's Zenny. So in games, I guess other stuff too for the sand money, whatever it was called. They do have a Cashapp, but it's nothing. And plus the Cashapp, as far as getting cash points, like it's insanely easy to get a lot of cash points just by doing the daily quest and the weekly quests. I mean, you can get ton of cash points for free. Yeah, I ran out of whitestone, so we can't really upgrade. But I don't want to play at 79. It's gonna be too easy. So they kind of wrecked everything for me. Zenny for box NPC, yes. As of right now, unless they, there's all this stuff too that I don't like. There's so much to this server that I can't really explain all of it because I don't even know. Like the stats change is your silver box, item altercation, change attributes. We haven't tested this, but hopefully it's not shitty. Like, okay, it starts at 50% instead of 20, which is good. With a matching... See, I need to find something to see what the sacrifice is. Yeah, see, I don't have anything. But anyway, that's props. Like, I don't know what this system is right here. This one right here, grade transfer infusion. He says something about... It's something... Transfer, you can upgrade transfer. Like this, I don't know. I still don't know what this is. I guess you can sacrifice... If you have multiples of the same items, you could power up the items to make them stronger. I think that's the one, right? Yeah. Disassemble stats change. So there's a transfer. You may need an item. But the sacrifice is you can get stat bonuses if you have multiples of the same item. Hi, what's I recommend for a new player? Oh, a new player? Oh, shit. D Omega has best graphics. I don't know. This and Omega, we'd have to compare. Because this one's the best, I think. I have to go back and play Omega again. September 5th, Omega releases, so we'll give them the we'll give them a try as well. September 5th. But I'm not sure. Did Omega have the anti-lacing too? I think they do. But let's see. Is there any way to do proper UI scaling at high resolutions? I started on Ultimate, and it's pretty fun, but I like to play at 4K. I think the only server you can play 4K currently is, I guess, DBOG, from what someone told us. Time and Space is probably not coming back. You can't get in the Discord anymore because I'm still in the Discord, but like the devs had some real life emergency or something and they never came back. So I wouldn't hold my breath for Time and Space Legends, unfortunately. But Black Spectacle, what would I recommend for a new player? If you want to play 4K, you got to play DBOG. A new player. I mean, if you want like kind of a normal DBO experience, either Global, Galaxy, this one's the newest as far as like pretty much anywhere you go, it's going to be everyone's already like maxed out. With this server kind of coming out of the shadows, not many people are maxed out. So this one's not too bad to play either. I mean, population's just not very high anywhere. DBO 0 if you want. Yeah, DBOG's a really good, like a good starter. I haven't played it in a long time because I'm just waiting for the level cap. The EU server I don't really care about because I'm not EU. The hardcore server we'll check out though, but until until Global or Galaxy comes out with the next level cap, I don't really care. But those two are really good starter servers. Galaxy being a little more advanced. with like the Super Saiyan 2 and the 75 cap. I mean, DBO 0 is a lot of fun too if you don't care about the actual essence of DBO and you just want to have 15 transformations and just a ton of crazy stuff. It's a lot of fun though. If you don't want like a serious DBO, you want a lot of overpowered transformations, fast leveling, fast everything, solo buffs that allow you to pretty much solo every dungeon. I mean, DBO 0, for what it is, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I have a lot of streams over there. It's a lot of fun. Just once you just get to the end, it's just the balance and just the level caps have been very disappointing. Because they should not be on a level 90 cap when they've added nothing like... They've added nothing to the story or the characters since 75. 80, 85, 90 has been nothing but no life to get new gear and try to beat the dungeons. It's not, which is fine, but I'm sick of spamming the same dungeon over and over. And that's all it is. No new skills, no new skill points, no new... it's more of just... I mean, I can't play on this character because I don't want to falsely level and cheat. So we'll just have to switch to... just for a couple minutes. I'm not going to play too much. I'm not going to play too much longer. But we're just going to have to switch to just my fighter, I guess. But yeah, DBO 0 is fun. But the transfer... Why am I in Snake Way? Level 3. Why am I here? I shouldn't... Well, here's Snake Way if you guys want to see it again. I should not be here at level 3. That's funny, though. I mean, as far as the graphics go, too, I'm not sure if this server has 4K support because I don't have a 4K monitor, so if you go to the System ENV, I'm not sure if they support it over here. But as far as the graphics, if you want the colors and the textures, I think this project and Omega look the best for sure. Like the character, the colors, the outlines, because they've added the anti-lacing. I mean, it's night and day difference. Although I was told that this one looks the best, so we haven't tested the others. But this definitely works because my graphics card, it's triggering the full turbo of my graphics card, and it makes the graphics card very hot. So be careful too if you guys do use it. What GPU do I have? I only have a 1060. The 1060, I like to call it the TI because it's the 6 gig version of the 1060. Yeah, you could use the NVIDIA settings, but I've used it, and a lot of times it makes looks like shit, though. Like you can force these. I mean, I've tried it. It doesn't look good. Like you could force FXAA through NVIDIA Control Panel too. It just makes a lot of the text look blurry. To have it actually in the game itself looks much better. Plus, obviously, it doesn't have the what's the other one called? 16x anisotropic filtering. That one's a given. That one you put on 16x, you force it, because nobody has the anisotropic filtering setting. I can get back home. Shit. Well, yeah, there's a lot more under the hood because they've just... There's a... It is super, yeah, super sexy Asian asses. Two times. 2x. But, yeah, I'm not sure how they implemented it, but it's like all like the super pro devs. They all hang out in the... It's called OpenDBO. If you guys don't have it, you could probably find it. But OpenDBO is a Discord with like all of the devs hang out, and they're all like working on the advancement of this game, and they release it. So they're the ones who just released the anti-aliasing into the client. If DBO is more GPU or CPU. It's an early 2000s released game. It's CPU heavy. It's always been more CPU bound. Right now, over 90% CPU. GPU is about 40%. And that's much higher because of the anti-aliasing. If you play a regular DBO server, it's like all CPU and like 20% GPU. So without the anti-aliasing server, it's very CPU heavy. It's always been, because this game, like the minimum requirements is a Pentium 4. So I mean, it doesn't even require like a GPU to even play. Wait, old games are CPU heavy because we really didn't have GPUs back then, or a lot of people didn't. Well, I mean, you did, but I remember like the Voodoo 2 and the Voodoo 3, and you were a badass if you had two Voodoo 2s like SLI connected. You could have like two Voodoo 2s, and you were a badass. And then Voodoo 3, and then the video came out with real cards. Do you have Pentium? No, I don't have Pentium 4. I'm just saying that's the minimum requirements. Yeah, as far as ray tracing, there is another server that's not currently out. Actually, let me check. Yeah, there's another server that's not currently out, but the dude's got mad skills, and he's using the ray tracing pipelines to revamp the graphics of DBO. And some of the stuff he showed me is like amazing if he ever releases the damn thing. I haven't talked to him in a long time, though. A couple of weeks. Let me see. Yeah, I hope he releases with DBO with RTX. I hope he releases this. It looks freaking sweet. He said ray tracing pipelines. I'm not sure. But if he would just if he would just come out with that server, we'd be in business. Oh, I want to play my other character. I mean, we're pretty much done now, but until they reset my character. And I don't know if YouTube has, if people just coming into the stream. I'm not sure if YouTube has the whatever it's called where you can rewind to go see Snake Way, as the title states. Although I gotta change the title because we didn't get a chance to Dragon Ball hunt because they boosted the wrong character. So I'll have to change the title later. Also, every class also starts with instant transmission level 1. And I'll have to change characters again. Is DBL my favorite game? No. I mean, the original the original was from 2009 to 2013, I would say yes. I mean, DBO's cool, but I mean, I think Pal World's more fun. But we're not playing Pal World right now, but currently. But yeah, the Battle Pets too. I'm gonna have to start leveling Demon King Piccolo here. Do you have battle pets that fight with you? Demon King Piccolo, although Captain Ginyu's a beast. He's way overpowered. The battle pets I wish I could put on my other character too. What's my favorite video game? Favorite video game is hard to pick, like your favorite video game. Like probably Resident. I don't know. I think like the original. Oh, thanks you for the. Yeah, I don't have. Sorry, I don't have the. Hold on, let me. I have my alerts turned off so I can have higher FPS. Hold on 1 second there. Over on Twitch. Let me just give you the. Yeah, I have to turn my alerts back on. Sorry. So I'm gonna have to give you the ghetto alert for now. I didn't have it set up for 1 second there. There's your fake alert. Sorry. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub over on Twitch, which is actually Black Spectacle from YouTube. Much appreciated. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Now you got that 1-star Dragon Ball next to your name. As the YouTube members also have the Dragon Ball next to their name. Those are the special people. Let me load that back up real quick just in case. Much appreciated. We're always up for detailed answers over here. Sorry, I have that loaded up. Yeah, I usually have it loaded up, but for like super chats and stuff. I just have to keep an eye on the chat for that. What's Piccolo's stats? Well, yeah, he carries the... And all the scatter chips work too. If you have the mail chip, you can check your mail anytime you want from any location. So the mail chip is really badass to have. Let's see. The battle pets. Which, speaking of, I have to load this pet up too. Although I don't have any damn pet food for it. Let's see. Demon King Piccolo has... Yeah, see, he's like a normal battle pet. They gave me the Captain Ginyu, and Captain Ginyu's way too strong. But I mean, his LP is still high as hell though, 114,000. But he's not very strong. I guess he's somewhat strong. But like I said, the battle pets, I'm still up in the air about, because I don't like the auto scan feature. I feel they should only fight when you fight. Although they said my Captain Ginyu is way stronger than he should be, obviously, because he's not supposed to really be there. But if you auto scan, he should be able to take down at least some level 1s. Yeah, see, that's good. But yeah, auto scanning just does everything for you. I don't like that because I just don't like the auto scan because you could AFK and you still get the XP. So he could just level for you and just grind while you go to work. So that's a feature they're going to have to do something with, because I don't like that. The battle pets are cool. I mean, I think Ultimate has them. They're called Paragons or something. Galaxy has them, but you have to pay money for them with cash points. These are completely free. I just don't like the feature of the auto scan though. I mean, without the auto scan feature. Now, a Poco would be fun to do too, because I want to see or Poco or buffers. Actually, let me see really quick. The game did finish over here. I want to see if my other accounts work, because I have 4. Yeah, okay. I just updated it on my other computer. It says there's 8 players online too. And that's from 1, so I increased the population by 8. So I guess. But, now this is also a server that actually tells you the online players too. A lot of servers won't do that in the launcher. So in the launcher, you could see online players. It also tells you the ping. My ping's about 100, which isn't too bad for EU server. But I do have my 4 Majins I can log in, so maybe we'll try that tomorrow. If I'm not pizza comaed out again, like I usually am on Sundays. And also too, another cool feature, which I've said it a million times, but there's always new people coming in and out. A lot of the gear will drop. A lot of the gear will drop upgraded up to +3. Just for a little boost for new characters or new players. And you have to keep an eye on the gear because some will drop with like higher bonus stats. These level 26 gloves were a special drop of like 138 attack. That's like level 38, 42-ish. So a lot of the gear and stuff, so you almost have to check all the gear and weapons that drop because they could be extra strong, which is cool because that'll help carry you throughout the rest of your progress. So you almost have to check everything. And your battle pet will just level. He levels like you level. He's level 2 now. And you can buff them, of course. I don't have any other buffs to give, but one thing I noticed of Ultimate was the inventory management. Yeah, over here you can turn that off. Over here you have a lot of privacy options, which are nice. If you go under extra, you could hide the dropped icons. Plus, you could pick what you want to drop. So you can hide all the bullshit. I hide superior and normal because that's shitty. Even excellent's shitty too, but plus when you turn those off, you could hide all the filter drops, and you could hide all of the icons, which will save you some FPS too a little bit if you have trouble with that, or you don't want to see them dropped. So you got your drop filter, which is pretty nice. On top of, if you go under info, you want the live targeted faces because it's just a little funny feature. It's the only server that has it. It's not a big deal, but it's the targets have live faces instead of a picture. Plus, if you want to even further have higher FPS, or if somebody's like bugging you, only you and your party members are shown on the screen. It gets rid of everybody else. Or just only you and your friends are shown. Or only you and your guild. So if you're in a big guild, eventually if this server takes off, and you have like 10 or 15 guild members, you could just show your guild members and hide everybody else on the server. Those are all cool features. The 3D reticle too is optional. I like it because it's new. But when you click on something, you get like that, like the closer you get, the bigger it becomes. But it's just like a little reticle that's just not, it's not, you know, it's not breathtakingly awesome. It's just something new. Yeah, the upgrade merchant NPC, I think it just looks like it shows his ass. It's kind of weird. Let's go look at it. Not that I want to look at it, but we'll show it for you guys. So some of the, it's still, let's check the farmer. Nope, his face is there. But yeah, I think it's just like a work in progress. Yeah, the weapons merchant's normal, but the upgrade merchant, it just looks like his ass. Like, looks like, it literally looks like his bare ass. It looks like his bare ass, and it keeps bending over. It's terrible, and they really need to fix it. Yeah, Demon King Piccolo, it just looks like... So a lot of these, like the live faces, I think are a work in progress. Like Demon King Piccolo, it just looks like you're looking between his legs. It looks like like those are his legs. But yeah, most of the NPCs, like she is normal. Most of them are normal. That's the rhino's face. Yeah, most of them are normal, but some of them are weird. They're pretty much all normal except for the upgrade. Like this one's just blue. So it's just targeting like just outside of his shell. And that one's normal. Plus, although I don't think you should do it, but you could also change your charge effect color. That should be like plus 13, so that's why I wouldn't do it, because that takes the joy out of upgrading and earning the colors. But that's like an even better looking version of plus 13. And then you could change it to. That looks more. That's a different kind of more solid plus 13. Black and blue. Green. I think the next two are yellow. Yeah, yellow. Yellow, and then a greenish. And the last one, kind of a yellow. What up, Kohler? You've been grinding this project. Is your new favorite? Currently it is. We just went to the new map and just discovered like a ton of awesome shit. I think it's the first Fran Desert South. The first one that's actually better than Crisis. We found freaking we found Bobbity with like the Majin Buu ship. I want to go in that really bad. Because I know they have the Pui Pui model, so I can only imagine going in there. You might go through if you fight frickin' Yarkon. Oh, what if they have Yarkon too? Yarkon, then Pui Pui, and then Deborah. Dude, that's frickin'. No, Zero had none of it done. Zero didn't have any teleporters or area revealers. It was just a bunch of mobs for grinding and farming. But yeah, they have all this freaking filled. But we found a bunch of new dungeons and everything. It's freaking sweet. Are the areas that aren't filled actually accessible? Actually, Crisis is the only. They're inaccessible, but Crisis made this one level 80 and filled it in with a completely working map. Is this DBOG or different? This is the different. This is one of the newer released Time Patrol server. If you go back a couple of streams, I go over all the. I think it's called the Time Patrol Major Update stream. I go over all the new features, which we keep discovering more and more new features. From upgrade system, no paywalls, pretty much. Silverbox NPC, character attribute system like solo leveling. You pick your attributes. Talent tree after level 30. You have 4 pages of stats that you can use. Just flying cars. Like a lot of cool stuff. Badass fluorescent gear when you upgrade. I love the fluorescent gear. We just went to Snake Way. If you watched the beginning of the stream, about 15 minutes in, we went to Snake Way. We saw King Kai. We saw Bobbity and his space, the underground spaceship. whatever it is, underground dungeon, whatever. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Graphical filters, which the game looks beautiful with anti-aliasing. High FPS. Smooth. Zero slowdown. If you pick the attributes, does that mean it's not the armors or weapons anymore? If it's both, how's the balance at PC? Sounds like they have to buff the mobs a bit. I think the mobs are a little bit harder because I've been struggling out there, and my character is pretty strong. Well, no, the attributes are, you get like what, 3 attributes every time you level up, or 6. Yeah, you get six attributes every time you level up, instead of just every time you level up you would just get like one per thing pretty much. Every time you level up you just get one of each. Well, this you get to pick where they go. No, it's still balanced because you have to make it yourself. And the talent tree, it's only 150 attack and it's not really that powerful. Everything else you can change here with the talent tree. And then there's no more, I didn't see any Dogi balls, but they have the DBOG gemstones. I still haven't tested, which you can add bonus stats to your weapons. And they have the vampiric drain, which is like the only server to have that was the old DBO Kai. That's the damage you do, you get back you get back the health. It's kind of broken, but hopefully it's not too strong. Yeah, I mean, if you're there's a insane amount of new content over here. We just went to the level 75 map. And I'm not sure if you were in the stream. You were in the stream like an hour ago. We found new dungeons, new quest lines, Snake Way, Bobbity and his ship, a bunch of new dungeons. Like I said, Snake Way to King Kai. You have to go talk to Dende. A whole new quest line starts at 75. Like, I'm just discovering just a ton of new shit. So I can't play it till they reset my character because I don't want to cheat. But well, yeah, when we were on my other character, my 80 test character, yeah, I just discovered a bunch of new stuff they didn't even tell me about. Well, I guess they told me about it a little bit. But you're talking to Dende, and then Dende sends you to Trunks, and then you're talking to Bobbity, and you have all these like whole new quest lines starts at 75, which takes you to 79, and then you got to go on Snake Way, and then you got to go talk to King Kai. King Kai in the future is going to unlock a new power for you, which is a new transformation. It's like, it's wild over. It's solid. Yeah, there's no speed leveling over here. There's not even. Well, I guess, I mean, I'm only level 38 because I refuse to. I'm not taking the boost. So they're going to reset my character back to 38 tomorrow, and I'm going to continue leveling. I mean, it's slightly boosted. I don't see the boosted channel anymore, but there was a boosted channel. I recommended getting rid of it. But let's see if it's here. No, it's not here anymore. But yeah, a lot of the private servers, yeah, it's just speed leveling and then you're bored because you just slam through all the content. Yeah, over here I can't even find. There's no paywalls. There's no silver boxes or brown boxes. The frickin' daily quests and weekly quests allows you just a ton of free cash points. So you could buy whatever you want. I can't say if it's better than Omega because Omega's not out yet. Omega will be out September 5th, and we'll go through it. But they got the weather system over here too, like Omega's. I mean, Captain Ginyu is freaking OP. We'll keep Captain Ginyu for now. But yeah, I mean, I can't even find any XP boosters, which I was looking for. They do have the permanent Kid Clock too for you Kid Clock users. Well, no, you could play Omega. It's just the full release is September 5th. So yeah, you can play Omega. It's just the servers are going to be reset September 5th. So that's why I don't play over there. But we've done a couple of streams on them. It's got a great future. Yeah, like that's not nothing bad about Omega. We just don't play them because I'm not playing where a server's going to get reset. We've done that so many times in the past. I'm done with server wipes. But yeah, Omega looks great. We'll definitely play them. We'll give them the old playthrough September 5th. And the which is freaking crazy. But yeah, they have a. So here's the last things we'll show, but it's like almost 12:30. We're gonna have to wrap it up here. We'll be back on tomorrow playing for real. This was just more of a showcase night for Snake Way and Kid Kai's Planet. Well, once again, server with 8 people. It's a server that has done 0 advertising because they're getting everything ready. Like they're loading in all the patches and making sure everything's straight before they advertise. So it's a server with 0 advertisement except for a tiny channel like myself. So they're not trying to sell. Like the 8 people is a tough sell. They're not currently trying to sell. They're getting everything ready before they advertise. So they haven't advertised at all the entire time they've taken over from DBO Hope. So they just been cooking and cooking and cooking. Then they contacted me and wanted me to start slowly kind of with the audience that I have. Because I stream all the DBO servers for the last frickin' 11 years. So they wanted me to slowly start getting it out there. And they don't want to be overwhelmed. So a couple more, hopefully soon. I mean, this was pretty much the patch I'm playing right now is the patch you guys have too. So like it's pretty much out there, but they've done no advertising. And these are the new capsule kits. The new capsule kits, real quick, we'll go over this before we go. The new capsule kits all go down here. And this is a Z128. And this is a Z224. It's a Z32 with 4 pages. And this is a Z32 with 7 pages. So you're not filling up your inventory anytime soon. And there's also a 56, which is 8 pages instead of 7. So I know DBO 0 has the Z64s, but the Z64s take up like your entire the entire screen top to bottom. So having my four Z64s take up half the screen. So I think this was the better option. Because if you have a Z224, when you open up your inventory, it's going to take up your entire screen. So this was the much better feature. And the flying vehicles, of course. Which I don't think anybody I think Omega has them too, but I have not tried. But the flying vehicles are cool because we've just never seen them. I mean, they're totally losing big time by not getting a Nimbus. If you have flying vehicles, you could be the first with an actual flying Nimbus. They are dropping the ball on that. They need a Nimbus ASAP. $224 mobile bank. Yeah, the $224 mobile bank would be sweet. I mean, a Z32 bank is nice too, though. Let's buy another one. Let's see if it gets bigger. Nope. You do have the options for the Z32 banks, which is still nice. And then the shared bank for free without using the yard drop warehouse key. Although Global gave everyone that for free. But you don't need the warehouse key. Let's see if the shared bank works. We're putting 2 of these in the shared bank. And we're going to log out. Hop on Flex. And this will be the last thing we'll test. And then, yeah, so we'll be back on tomorrow. It's like 12:30. I really should start getting ready to kind of lay down here. Let's see if the shared bank works. Yep, shared bank works. Surprised to see you just computer through. Yeah, we're streaming later just because we have with this project and everything, we've been having more viewers than usual, so I usually stick around for that. If we stream, I still want to play Pal World, Kohler, so don't close the server yet. It's just if I play Pal World, I'm not going to have any viewers though, so that's why. For now, there's just so much cool stuff over in this server. For now, there's just so much cool stuff in this server that I'm just like, we're just going through this server for now. Is there a sell junk button in the vendors? Actually, check this feature out. Nobody has this either. If you go into your capsule kit and you hold the control, and if you hold the control button and right click, you have equip, pick up, delete. You can send your item to the bank. So if you're out there farming and shit, you could just send your stuff to the bank as much as you want. You could check the auction house prices if you have like a Dogi or something. And you can link the item in the chat. When you link the item in the chat, anybody in like the trade chat can hover over the item you're linking in the chat, like you're selling. It'll show you what it is. I mean, I have nothing cool to show, but like if you were selling this, that's pretty sweet. How big the team is. Team is not very big. Kraken is their one dev, and LeSharon, or whatever his name is, the project leader, he does the story and the maps, and that's it. And then Mr. Bayuku, I think, does the models for them. Like he did this. He did the Snake Way. He's doing King Yama. He did King Kai's Planet. He comes in my YouTube sometimes. His name's Mr. Bayuku. He's like a beast of a 3D guy. He makes all the models. He made like the Zaru models for Galaxy. He's like freelance. He made the engineer class for Omega. Yeah, he's a beast. He does their 3D models and shit. But yeah, that's pretty cool features. The Scouters, I don't have the good Scouter yet, but Scouter chips are good. Most of the Scouter chips are over in Corrin, over by the ring. But yes, that will be... Sell Scouter for Dragon Balls. Do I need to sell... Oh, well, the Dragon Balls, like... If you have a real Scouter... Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, same time, like... I'll try not to go into a pizza coma. Like Sunday is my pizza day, so I usually eat too much pizza and pass out. But I'll try not to, because I want to come back on and level up. If you guys hop on too, we can all level up. You can actually, if you level up in parties like DBO 0, I think you might get bonus XP, or you don't lose XP. Plus, every player who plays, your day 1 sign-in is a level up 30. So you start at 30 if you don't want to go through all the BS. Although you hit 30, you still have to go do your TLQs 4, 9, and 14. But I might hop out with my Majins tomorrow and maybe start trying to level with them just to test it. Although I'm 38 now, though, so I'm a little bit ahead. But the Scouter, yeah, the Scouter chips work. Now, there's no Dragon Ball Scouter chip, which I wish there was, because those are cool. But the Scouter, if you hover over it, it does have the built-in... It's kind of like a hybrid Scouter. It has the built-in Dragon Ball combat info, AI skill attributes, and scan. It's got those 4 built into it, plus you can use Scouter chips. I'm not sure what other Scouter chips they have, though. As they have the Galaxy chips if you go to Corrin. We'll look at this really quick, and then we'll go. Bulma's house? Yeah. Well, it's there, but you can't go inside it. But yeah, Scouter chips are right here. These are like the ones from Galaxy. Here's all like some advanced Scouters. And then there's your Scouter chips. Which, page 3, right here, the best one. It's 400. Increases props by 1. So if you get that one Scouter... Actually, we just picked up... Oh, that was on my other character. We just picked up the one from Baba when you go do the new story at 75. And the Baba one is 1600. So you could stack... 4, 8, 12, 16. You could stack four props in there if you want. And yeah, that's... Hopefully, hopefully it does suck. There's 13 servers, so yeah, I get that population is just... It sucks, but... What are you going to do? Like I said, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You got you have Open DBO, which they don't get enough respect and credit for all the work they're doing advancing DBO. Is to keep advancing it. Like they're the ones who figured out the anti-lacing. they keep advancing it, but they also make it open to the public. So, like, if you know how to run a server, it's like you can run, anybody could open up a DBO server. So you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the good with the bad. Oh, they need to do away with that day 1 level 30. Yeah, that's like I said. I mean, that's only for one of your characters. If you have multiple characters on the same account, the rest of them have to level up normally. But yeah, the level 30 up should be... I mean, we could get them to change it. It should be like day 5 or day 7. If you can't get to level 30 by day 7, then it's like, okay, you need help. So here's a 30 up. I think that's more just for returning players that don't want... Because finding new players is... You don't see new players very often. That's definitely... You know, one out of every 50 players is going to be like a new player. So I think that's more just for like returning players who don't want to go through all the BS. But yeah, we can maybe talk to them and say, maybe change it to... We can't change it now because most of us have like multiple days. But yeah, like day 3 or day 5. They should have changed it. Yeah, we'll keep streaming it. I started my other channel, which I'm up 20 subscribers, but yeah, it's gonna be the Pal World channel. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, we gotta bang out all this new content over here. So we'll be back on tomorrow for some Dragon Ball farming, and I only have 1 Dragon Ball. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we only got 1 Dragon Ball, so we'll do some Dragon Balls. We'll maybe do some RP2 tomorrow too, for some Dragon Ball hunting. Because I have to wait for them to reset my character to 38, because I don't want to cheat, and I don't want any advantage. So yeah, they gotta reset me back to 38. So that's why I can't play right now. More streamers and advertise. No more streamers. No more DBO streamers. I want all the viewers. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. We'll be back on tomorrow. It's almost 1 o'clock over here, so yeah, I definitely gotta get going. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. I hope you guys liked what you seen. I know I did. I just discovered a ton of new shit today. So I'm excited to play. It's just that we're about to get into that level 40 grind, which sucks. Like 40 to 55 is a beast to do, so, but it's all good. We'll get through it. We'll work out some other characters too, so in the meantime, take care everyone. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll catch you all tomorrow, probably around the same time. Around like 9-ish EST. Supposed to be 9 o'clock today, but I didn't know there was like an hour update I had to frickin' download, so we fell an hour behind, unfortunately. So anyways, take care everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night everyone. Peace out. Bye. Go beyond plus ultra. Be water, my friends. Have a good night as always. Shaboom.